First, we're going to season our chicken and leave it in the fridge for about an hour while we make our 3-stage dredge. First, dust your chicken in the plain flour, then the cold wet batter, and finally your seasoning flour. And don't forget to make this extra crackling bits. Then first fry your chicken at 300 for 5 minutes, increase to 350, then fry for another 2 to 3 minutes. Mix together our sauce and then add it to a little bit of that chicken oil, then heat until thick. Dip and enjoy. Okay, you guys have to try this Beijing beef recipe. That crispy beef is super tender and we nailed this sauce. First, start by cutting your steak in 1/4-inch strips, then go in with your wet marinade for 30 minutes or up to an hour in the fridge to let that baking soda do its thing and tenderize that beef. In the meantime, cut your peppers, onions, and garlic and set aside while you start to make your sauce that's going to bring it all together. Next, give your marinated beef a final dusting of cornstarch, then fry at 350 until golden brown. Drain that oil, then get your pan on high heat and saute your garlic, peppers, and onions for 2 minutes, and then re-add your beef and that delicious sauce. Stir and add your vinegar and a cornstarch slurry until everything is glistening in that pan. This came out so good, I hope you give this one a try. Today we're making the crispiest pork belly ever and it's so easy. Get your pork belly skin super dry by leaving it uncovered in the fridge overnight. Then cut it lengthwise and tiny whisk our seasoning paste together and really massage it into the bottom side of your pork, making sure not to touch the skin. Flip it over, then pierce the skin all over with a knife, then brush with vinegar, layer with coarse salt, and bake at 300 for 45 minutes. Remove the salt, poke more holes, then brush with a layer of oil. Then roast at 450 for another 20 minutes or until that skin is super crispy. It wouldn't be tastier than takeout without General Tso's chicken, so let me show you how I make mine. Start by cutting up your chicken into 1-inch chunks, then marinating them with your wet and dry spices for 30 minutes in the fridge. Next, pre-make your sauce, which is going to give that chicken the perfect balance of salty, tangy, spicy, and sweet. Tiny whisk it because you know I'm a lavish fanboy. Now normal whisk your dry batter together and drip in a bit of that marinade to create some crackly bits. Then drop in your chicken and really pack it in. You don't want to see any bald spots because you know we're going to double fry these guys. First at a lower temp for 4 minutes to cook it through, then at a higher temp for another minute to get them super crisp. Pull those to rest and season while they're hot. Last, fry your aromatics for 30 seconds and then add your sauce. Mix, then add your slurry to thicken until you get to about this consistency. Toss in that chicken and cook for another minute until perfectly coated and enjoy.